Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. US markets, Nasdaq hit a fresh all-time high. That's because the US inflation came as expected, but the Dow was down. And now Tesla, so after the Trump winning, Tesla has shot up nearly 70% in just less than 1 month or 1.5 months. I think on November 5 was the result, and today is December 12. 1 month time, 70% up. Asian markets are mostly higher. GIFT Nifty is absolutely flat. Looks like the consolidation is likely to continue. While the broader markets are doing well, the Nifty is being managed. One day FMCG falls, next day telecom falls, next day banks fall. Today, we don't know, maybe auto may fall or pharmaceuticals may fall. Nifty is just struggling to cross 24,800. If you can remember, last time I told you, if Nifty crosses 24,370, Nifty is becoming long technically, and the target will be 24,800. But on the same day when it crossed 24,370, it hit 24,800. That was last Thursday. And last Thursday, who can forget? I think a number of intraday option players who traded without a stop loss have been wiped out completely. Right? So that was the day with a high volatility. And, after that, the Nifty neither broke that day's low nor broke that day's high. So Nifty has been consolidating for the next 4 trading sessions. Today is a weekly expiry. So maybe the volatility index for the last 2 days has been going down. So maybe, who knows, if the market opened flat, most probably the VIX will go up. Yes, when the market opened flat, the people think, no, market cannot close flat. So market will go higher. People will buy call option by paying more money. Or some people will think market will go down and people will pay more money to buy the put option. So it'll be interesting to see at 9:15, 9:16, as I told you, every day I see MTM losses. Yesterday was the first time, and the first 1 minute I saw the MTM profit. So today it's going to be interesting to see, and people have sold 24,500 put option and 24,800 call option, and that's because that has been the range for the last few trading sessions, right? So in all probability, the markets are likely to close between these two figures, 24,500 on the downside and 24,800 on the side. And however, keep watching for 24,700 on the higher side. So because last 2 trading sessions, the low was 24,500, high was 24,700. So in case 24,700 is taken out, maybe the Nifty can inch towards 24,800 very quickly. But beyond 24,800, today I think it's going to be very difficult unless some short covering happens or something, right? So in market, anytime anything can happen. So that's what the last Thursday trading taught us. So one of the reasons why 24,800 is difficult to cross, as I told you, number one, that's a 50% Fibonacci retracement of the entire fall from 26,300 to 23,300. So naturally, the market, it's good that it consolidates at least for a few weeks before breaking out. So then the rally will be a sustainable rally. Otherwise, if the market keep going higher in a very short time, the markets are likely to fall severely. And number two, the RBI policy. Before the RBI policy, the Bank Nifty has shot up 2,000 points, but after that, every day markets are volatile, but on a close-to-close basis, Bank Nifty is not going anywhere. So Bank Nifty is consolidating between 53,000 and 54,000. So in that 1000 point range, markets are moving violently, but because of time value, the premiums are falling. And if you are looking at the negatives for today, though Nasdaq hit all-time high yesterday, the Dow was down, and then FIAs were net sellers yesterday. There is some buying exhaustion at HDFC Bank. So the momentum is not continuing in HDFC Bank, and particularly the weakness in Reliance Industries. The Reliance Industries has been very, very weak for the last few trading. So these are all the negatives. So that's why people think that going beyond 24,800 is difficult. But who knows? The momentum returns in HDFC Bank. If there is some short covering in Reliance Industries, then the story may. And because these two stocks together have about 25% weightage in Nifty, so these two stocks can make or break the Nifty. So as I told you, just keep watching 24,500 on the downside. The market breaks 24,500, so it can fall another 100, 200 point very easily. The same way, keep watching 24,800, on the higher side. So if that is taken out, 100 to 200 point can move easily on the higher side very, very fast, even intraday. But otherwise, for today, 24,500 to 24,700 seems to be the range. Markets opening flat, so that's good for option writers. I don't think that many people will be willing to sell options for intraday after going through the last Thursday's commotion. Plus, you may have to pay the higher margin money. So therefore, intraday volatility may not be very high, but definitely it cannot be as high as last Thursday. So let us see. We are looking for some kind of a trigger for breakout. So yesterday the US inflation, though the inflation came down, people are wondering why the Dow Jones has fallen, although S&P 500 and Nasdaq was higher. So that is not. If that is not a trigger, then the next trigger may be next week Fed policy. Fed policy, they are likely to reduce the interest rate by 25 basis point. So that should act as a trigger. If that is also not acting as a trigger, then we may have to wait for January. So the entire month, usually December month usually is a lackluster month, as I told you. But November last Thursday, last trading day, the Nifty fell about 400 point, and then after that, that 400 point has recovered. Then another like 300, 400 point. So that's about 2% only. So the best case scenario, market likely to consolidate, right? And probability of breakout is very, very low at this point of time. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.